on what happened in Spain, Pablo. Real Madrid not at their best today at all.
Absolutely not at their best. As I said, the first half, they needed to increase the rhythm of the game. And
of the visiting support as it finishes Real Madrid 1. Osasuna 1. Let's just take a look at how that affects the standing.
So if you just look at the stats and you see possession, we had 64% possession, and we also had good number of shots, like 22 shots, but only 4 on target. That is poor.
On what happened in Spain, Pablo, Real Madrid not at their best today at all.
Absolutely not at their best. As I said, the first half, they needed to increase the rhythm of the game, and they were very flat that second half as well. They missed that penalty from Benzema, but then they didn't combine at the edge of around the 18-yard box. So many crosses into the box, and 2 big points dropped by Real Madrid tonight. Playing at home against Osasuna, it was a perfect game after international break to get the 3 points. But not the best performer from Real Madrid.
I did expect that Real Madrid would struggle a little bit coming from international break. Given so many players played for their international team, some of them will struggle. At the same time, international break should not be used as any form of any excuse. Real Madrid should have played better and probably should have won. As Jabalada pointed out, that Real Madrid lacked intensity and lacked directness. Although in second half, Real Madrid increased their intensity and had more direct passing and direct chance creations, that wasn't enough.
We need to have a conversation about Karim Benzema and penalties. Because you take a look at his, 13? He's missed 5, a significant amount. 3 of those against Osasuna.
Well, it's not a good record. It's not a good percentage, and it's not a good percentage.
So when you see the penalty record of Benzema's last 13 penalty, like he missed 5 of them. When I saw that, I was really shocked. Even on my mind, I'm like, no, that's not possible totally. If you convert that as a percentage, that's I think 62% success rate for penalty. I think for a striker like Benzema, that's poor. Now, I have a question for you. If this is not Benzema, who do you think Real Madrid allow to take penalty? I can see Rodrigo is an option. He's a good penalty taker. Maybe Alaba also can take penalty. Or maybe also Cruz. Let me know what you think. Now, we can also complain about the lack of intensity, lack of directness for the match result. But for me, Benzema's penalty miss is the decision maker for the result today.
Pablo, do you step in, take the ball off him?
No chance. No chance. Who else? If you are Benzema, you have 2 ways, or just keep trying and trying to score goals on penalty, get that confidence back. Otherwise, you should be...
Exactly, as Jabalada pointed out, because Benzema is the captain for the team, and he's one of the most senior player, and so he will make the decision. Should I take the penalty, or I should let my teammates to take the penalty? I think he was confident enough to take the penalty by himself.
But truly and honestly, when we talk about this game, it's not just Karim Benzema missing a penalty, it's how lacking in urgency Real Madrid were from the very beginning of the game. It wasn't just the second half, it wasn't just the first half. Throughout the course of 90 minutes, there was never a jump in energy. There wasn't.
So I agree with LA, as I already pointed out that we looked a little bit lackluster at first half. Second half, yes, we played better, but it wasn't good enough, as I already said. The point is that if you play a strong defensive team like Osasuna, you have to play your best game. You cannot get a result playing just okay game. Also, missing out players like Modric and Courtois should not be used as excuse.
And a jump in urgency, and so therefore you allow Osasuna to hang around, who were, I thought, very well organized in the first half, who were difficult to break down. And then they said, all right, fine, you're going to let us play. I thought Tchouaméni today had a really difficult match. Turnovers and then lack of urgency defensive.
Yes, Tchouaméni had a really bad game today. Like so many missed passes and so many indecisiveness. But again, that's not totally unexpected, given he, I think, almost played full 90 minutes for French team in international football. And deservedly so, Carlo took him out because he saw the performance.
As well, Dani Ceballos, who gets an opportunity to play, he wasn't anything to really highlighting this game in any sort of positive manner. He had a difficult time. Both of those guys get taken out, and you're thinking, okay, here comes Valverde and Camavinga. They're going to give this team a different look. No, it didn't happen. It was flat throughout the course of 90 minutes, no urgency whatsoever. So the 1-1 result is well-deserved for Osasuna. And if you're Real Madrid, you can't complain a whole lot. You got an opportunity to win it with Karim Benzema's penalty, did not take advantage of it. See you guys later.
You could argue they were fortunate.
So when I saw Ceballos in the starting lineup, I was a little bit shocked because given Modric is not playing, I expected either Valverde at midfield, but again, it's understandable. Valverde played in international match, so Carlo wanted to rest him a little bit. But the other player that I expected to see in that position was Camavinga. But given the little minutes Ceballos got, and he played actually superb when he played as a sub. But today, when he got the opportunity to start in the starting lineup, his performance was poor. At the same time, I'm not going to over-criticize him because everyone does have one off game. But in my opinion, when you get an opportunity like this, you should take it. You can show that you're able to perform at the highest level.
To take the lead going into the break at half-time, Pablo, where did you stand on whether or not Rudiger should have been ruled offside?
Dan, that is offside, especially because just Rudiger tried to attempt the ball and probably has some impact on Herrera, the goalkeeper, who reacts a bit late, but I think that was just because of Rudiger. And in my opinion, from my point of view, I don't know why the decision from the referee or VAR wasn't like that, but that for me was offside.
So apparently, according to La Liga rules, if you are in an offside position, if you try to play out the ball, this is offside. What do you think? Do you think this is offside and should be ruled out or not? But what I saw that the goalie was sleeping. He did not react enough. That's why they considered the goal. So in my opinion, he should have stood out as it did.
Osasuna then, of course, getting the equaliser early in the second half. Does Courtois save this, Pablo?
No, very good game from Osasuna, I have to say. Credit to them because they were very disciplined, defensively very solid. They make it really difficult for Real Madrid tonight. That was a great goal. The cross was spot on, but the header was fantastic, just right to the far post. Impossible falling in for the goalkeeper.
Okay.
But a very good game from Osasuna, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Personally, I don't think Courtois would save that goal because it was almost impossible for Lunin to save that goal. So also we have to talk about the goals we are conceding. We are conceding almost one goal every match. This is concerning. And also most of the goals we're conceding from the cross or set pieces.
Courtois gets there. Maybe if you're going to point the finger at Lunin in any shape or form in this particular play, you say maybe his positioning was the best, but no chance that Courtois, Lunin, myself, you on a ladder, nobody gets to that.
Carlo, one goal disallowed, a penalty off the bar, Mariano's header that hits the bar at the very end. Is this just one of those nights where you think it's not supposed to happen?
Yeah, this is what happens sometimes in football. There are games that you don't deserve to win and you win. A game where you deserve to win. Also, if you didn't play a fantastic football, but I think at the end we deserve to win this game. We are a little bit unlucky, but in a competition like the Liga can happen to have a draw at home.
So in this type of game, when you get your chance, if you don't take those chances, you'll suffer eventually.
It was pretty unfortunate, the draw tonight. Was there anything you felt was missing from the performance in terms of analysing the way Real Madrid played?
Performance, the first half we are too slow. With the ball, without the ball, no intensity, and we didn't use the energy that we are used to do. Also, if usually in the first half we are not so intense. The second half was better. With Valverde Camavinga, we had more energy. At the end, we deserved to win. We conceded only one shot in goal, and they scored.
And obviously...
So Carlo literally summarized what I have said.
Do you think the international break is part of the explanation for tonight?
No, it's not an excuse for us. Because the squad is big. The player that I thought were a little bit tired were on the bench.
Yeah, international break should not be used any kind of excuse at all. Also, this is part of football. Sometimes you just can't win every game you have. The key is to stay strong and come back stronger. And we have to wait for our players, especially like players like Benzema, to be in top form. I feel like even before the injury, he wasn't performing his best. Even after coming back from the injury, he's not playing his best. Once he gets to his best, we'll see the result. We'll see the difference.
Antonio, when that last header hits the crossbar, is that the moment you think maybe it's just not our night?
Yeah, we had the chances. We had the chances to win this game, definitely. And but at the end we didn't win. I think we conceded a goal. I think this is score one of a million. And but still we had the chance to win this game.
Is this just one of those results that can happen, or is there anything that you felt Real Madrid did not so well tonight?
I think we could have played with more intensity, quicker. Yeah, at the end of the day, no excuses, because we had to win this game. And if you wanna win the league this year, you got to win those games.
As you say, to win the league this year, these are the kind of games you have to win. It looks very much, doesn't it, like a season in which you're going to need a lot of points to win the league, that the bar for the title might be really quite high.
Definitely, because now in terms of games and everything and results, we have the same results like Barcelona. And you have to win those games because it's going to get tight.
So I 100% agree what Rudiger said. He totally nailed it. Straight to the point. Also, tactically, we have to discuss some points. First of all, first half, second half, we were playing too much on the left side through Vinicius. We have to change that because every team knows that we play through Vinicius and they're reading that very well. As a result, they're putting multiple players in that side. What we have to take advantage is from the right side. As a result, Rodrigo didn't perform as we expect. Not because it's his fault, it's because we weren't playing through him. If we want to get best out of Rodrigo or we want to create more dynamic chance creation, we have to play through the right side too. And if we do implement that, opponents will struggle to contain two different players. Also in second half, when Camavinga and Valverde came in, I didn't like the way Carlo put Valverde. Valverde is a midfielder who's attacking minded. He will defend at the same time he'll push forward. But today, Carlo was playing him in wrong position. Same can be said for Camavinga. Last but not the least, subbing off Carvajal was a huge mistake. Carvajal is a player who is really attacking minded. When you need a goal, you are ultimately crossing to get the goal. Carvajal is a perfect player for that.